I just decided I'd put my windows up and try and just shoot this, and hopefully it's not too loud or obnoxious. It definitely was in the clip, so I'm just gonna try and talk over it and not focus on it. But work was it was kind of combined just bad. Like parts of it were okay. Like wasn't really like a huge fan of uh my hair is so bad. But I wasn't a huge fan. Like we got in there, and as soon as we get in there, they're like, one, I can't clock in with my thing, so that's super annoying. Can't clock in. My thing doesn't work because I used the wrong one, or nobody told me the right one to use. But yeah, so my thing didn't work. Couldn't clock in. They're keeping track of my hours. And as soon as I get in there, they're like, mold change. I guess they're changing molds, and one of the guys from a different station comes over and is like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. We're not even going to be running until, after first break. I'm like, but this guy, it's 7, first break's at 9. I'm like, okay. So, yeah, everything was down past our first break. Like 3 hours of just doing nothing. So that wasn't super fun. And then after that, it turned into like drills, like press drills. And every time I didn't have it correct, I would just get like a no, no, no behind me. And yeah, so I kind of just wanted to like scream and leave real bad. It was, yeah, I made it through, but yeah, I wanted to scream. Like, I don't do good in really stressful situations, which is one of the reasons why I didn't want to do the job, and the guy doesn't think I should probably do the press operator job. But like, they need people real bad, so they don't. I'm not gonna lose my job over this. I'm just gonna be moved to a different spot, so shouldn't be too big of a deal. But yeah, I just kept hearing like no, 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 and I'm just, yeah, it was bad. It was pretty rough. That was like 30 minutes or something, and then I was just like, wanting to leave super bad. I didn't say anything, or I just wanted to run away. Like, yeah, as soon as I get into like a conflict, I'm just like, please, I just want to leave. I want to go. Like, please. That's what I'm saying in my head, but in reality, I'm like, I need a job. If you leave right now, you're immediately packing and leaving for Oklahoma. Like, you're not, this doesn't end in any other way than you immediately packing and leaving for another state type thing. So, just kind of powered through. My back was hurting all day. I've had a lot of back injuries, just mostly from lifting and stuff like that. Yeah, so it was like real bad compression, like just standing up. After a while, maybe my back muscles get a little stronger. I don't know. I'm not used to standing up for like extended periods of time, I guess, in general. And I sleep in my car for like, basically 3 years out of the last 5. So my back is just so screwed up, and it just gets compressed. Like when I'm just standing straight up, it just like, compresses. And I got a pretty high pain tolerance, Like I'm missing like half of my teeth in the back. They're all chipped off, and, things like that. So I'm used to pain. I know pain pretty well. I've had surgeries and stuff on different things. And I'd put the back pain at like a solid 4 to 5. You need to put 10 to 20% of your focus on like how bad it hurts, and just to like not wince or like trip yourself up. Like you gotta be focused on. You gotta put some focus into not letting the pain be too bad, I guess, or maybe you're trying to not focus on it so much. So I don't know. But either way, my back was hurting, and that guy kind of was behind me, just saying like no, 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 like every time. Like I'm learning, but at the same time, it's not great, and I really don't want to do this position because I have enough things going on where my life's bad enough and stressful enough where it's like I just don't need it. And he's like, yeah, dude, this thing's just a huge headache, and I'm like, yeah, I can tell. But other than that, like the two dudes are nice to me. Like they've just been nice to me. Other than when I need to operate the thing, operate the press. So I've had a lot of head injuries and stuff. I don't have the best memory. Like, and it's weird. Certain things I can remember, like a steel trap. Like almost everything I bought at a thrift store, I can usually recall where I bought it from or something similar to that. But dude, I couldn't tell you what I did. I don't. I could tell you what I did last week, but I might not know what days I did specific things unless I can only do that on that specific day. Like, I go to a certain thrift store on Tuesday. So if I went to that thrift store, then I'd know where I was on that Tuesday. But otherwise, I don't know where I was. I don't even know what I was doing. It's all a jumble. It's pretty much how most of my life has been. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even feel like it's been that long since I was just sitting in my room playing on my super janky setup. You know, like 13 years ago, just playing Wrath of the Lich King. It's stupid stuff. I don't know. Yeah, it kind of sucked, but I made it through. I checked in with the person at the end of the day today, so it was that. Yeah, I don't know. The one guy was, I told him how much I make, because I hate that. I hate when people are just like, it's a top secret thing. Like, nobody will tell you nothing. And he's just like, because they found I was through a temp service, and I was just like, well, I applied through Indeed, and he's like, and then someone who was a direct hire was like, yeah, I also applied through Indeed. So I guess it's just maybe because I didn't get, I'm not sure why. I don't know, but the dude's like, yeah, you got fucked or whatever, and I'm just like, I got 18. He's like, oh, you're making, okay, it's the same money. You're making the same money. I'm like, yeah. So I don't know, but I don't get paid till the 10th. You know, not like I'm starving or dying or anything. So it's not the worst thing ever, but I'd like to get money coming in because it's gonna be cold, man. Like, it's gonna be cold, and yeah, like I say, I definitely got kind of close to like running away today. I don't like conflict. I don't like arguing. I don't like yelling. I don't like any of it anymore. I just, I'm bipolar. Like, some days I'm telling myself to, whatever. And then other days I'm planning that I'm not gonna work in 5 or 10 years. I'm like planning that out, like how that's gonna work, and like how my life's gonna be, and what my RV will look like, and what my land will look like, and what my the 2 dogs I'll have will look like, and just I can plan all that stuff out, and I can see all that stuff, and it's like I want it, and things like that. But then other days it's just like I'm just like, it's too much. Like, I don't know. I just feel real ashamed of myself that I'm here at all. But yeah, just trying to focus on work. I'm running to Walmart and grab something to eat. Again, I could have stopped at the thrift store. I just didn't really want to. I don't know. I could find some cool stuff. Sometimes they have cool stuff, but I don't know. I do like running around to like 8 or 9 of them, or 10, sometimes even 20 of them in the same day, and just like seeing what you get. Because like, you hit that many of them, like, you're gonna hit. Like, you don't know what you're gonna hit on. You might not hit, but God, like, it's hard to hit that many stores and not hit. So I don't know. I don't even want to do thrift stores, but it keeps me busy. And yeah, I don't plan on running around anymore because I gotta, drive so much back and forth to the gym and stuff. I don't plan on really running around to hit thrift stores anymore. And it was getting cold, and I wasn't planning to do that during the winter anyway, so I'll probably just hit the ones that are close to me. There's like, I guess it's like 4 or 5, and then if I went to, my storage locker, then there'd be a couple more, but I don't really plan on going anytime soon. I think the only thing I got in there was I got 3 video games and that tiny tie, and then the pink ones in the back seat. So I don't really have anything to drop off. My car's full of crap. It's probably too much crap, but yeah, I don't know. I got issues. I'm not even wearing these because these were hurting my feet when I was just kind of trying to test wear them. Kind of sucks too because they're nice, but I've been wearing my Gore-Tex combat work boots and 2 pairs of socks, so my feet don't hurt too bad. My feet were fine. They're not really hurting with the 2 socks and wearing those boots. I feel pretty fine. Mostly my back. My back it hurts so bad. I wish I could get an adjustment or something. It hurts so bad. And then at some point, like I wear my actual prescription glasses. The prescription's very out of date. I'd like to re-up it at some point. But like the safety glasses that you have kind of suck, and I feel like it's gonna start cutting my nose at some point. So I really want like better safety glasses. Maybe I can just buy some. But I know you can get like your prescription ones. Will just give you like a thing to get them, get the frames or whatever, something like that. I don't know. But I don't want to run on too long. Work was okay, you know. Almost first week down. Yeah, I can try eat, try to take care of myself. It's going as well as it can go for someone with a severe mental fucking handicap. Multiple mental handicaps. It's going as well as it can go. I do my best. I do my best. It's a long period of time. Well, I don't know. I don't even want to say that. I'm not going to. Terrible idea. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like in some ways if I had, I don't know. I think that if I had, a family and better parenting and everything like that, I think that I probably wouldn't be as severely messed up as I am. Because, like, in some ways, I feel like someone like me potentially wouldn't even be allowed to take care of themselves, right? But because I don't have any diagnosis or anything like that, and because I basically avoid all social services in general, and I just get it out of the mud, I get it however I have to get it. I just avoid that thing completely. But I think that, sometimes some people that are as handicapped as I might be, whether I look it or not, it's a lot worse. I manage it so much. I manage myself so much, and it used to be so much worse. And I've gotten better over the years. My temper's still there, but it's a lot harder to really get to that. If I get stressed out, though, I can just like shut down completely, like a child, and run away. I don't know. I don't do well with stress, but yeah. I don't know. I take care of myself. I do the best I can. You know what I mean? I got food. My car is as legal as it can be, and it would definitely pass. Being pulled over or a ticket. It'd pass that. I put so much work into registering my car and everything. No idea how much time and thought went into that. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like I don't know. I do a really good job, I guess, mostly because I've just kind of been like, my grandpa was there, and I lived in the house with him and took care of him later on and everything. But yeah, I guess I basically just been on my own since I was like 10, 11 years old. Because everyone that was there was, my great-grandparents. They're real old, and I'd hang out with my friends down the street most of the time, and my uncle was a drunk, and, every family member I had was a crackhead trying to steal money from my grandparents, and, so it's just, yeah, it was rough, man. It was a rough go. But I think that I do the best I can. I wish I could do a better job. But I just don't have the money to, and I don't know. I don't trust that other people have my best interest in mind. I guess. I know better. It's the stupidest thing you could ever say, that someone else has your best interest in mind. Yeah. I don't know. This was a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be because I went to work and I was sad. It wasn't the best time, but as the day went on and the guy was like, it doesn't really matter if you don't want to run this and whatever, and it was all right. It got better. So I left feeling pretty okay. But I got stuck in traffic, stuff like that. I really don't want to delete videos or like do retakes on stuff just because I maybe say something. If I said something bad enough, I would, but if I don't say something that I think is the worst thing ever, then I'll leave it in. I haven't deleted any like crazy video yet. Like I haven't made it into a long video yet, and just been like, oh, scrap it. it's just such a worthless thing. This is a lot longer than I want it to be. I want to keep these like 8 minutes, but I just keep rambling because I have 9 million things that I wish I could talk about, and yeah, but I can never talk about them because I don't know. I just feel like there's so many things I could talk about and I want to talk about, but I also feel so limited on like time and how long I can record and how long it's gonna take to upload and how much battery. It's all the things, you know what I mean? And it's like, realistically, would anyone even make it this far? I don't think I'd make it this far. There's no way I'd make it this far. The only way that anyone is ever even gonna watch any of this for any reason is if for some reason I blew up later or something happened. Like if I blew up and like got big for some reason later as being like some horrible comedian that people throw tomatoes at or something, or anything. I'm totally down to just be the fat dude that plays World of Warcraft and eats Cheetos, but it's really good at the game, of course, because I'm very good at the game. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep doing these until I don't know. I get bored. I want to do it for at least a year, I think, because why not, dude? Screw it, who cares? So yeah, I'm gonna go eat cookies and drink milk. It's kind of hot. I got the windows up. It's gonna be freezing cold soon. I'm not looking forward to it. Thick fog this morning. Not fun to drive in. Like I said, I got a million things that I wish I could say and I had time to say, but battery, upload speed, all the things. See ya.